Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Jason Hots here, and I am coming at you with some Pokemon trading card game practice. Getting ready for a league challenge coming up next week here locally. I'm not prepping for the same tournament that everyone else in Pokemon World is training for right now, which is the World Championship. But I'm already working on my 2025 seasons, so I thought I would start streaming a little bit, playing a little bit more online, getting ready. And I thought I'd share that with you guys. So welcome, welcome. Still playing my Chien-Pao deck. That's still what I'm running. I like it, and I like there's a new card that's come out, Kingdra EX, that I think could be a pretty solid addition to the deck. So I'm trying it out right now. I'm currently testing to see if the Kingdra is a viable addition. And what is this? Don't discard cards until they have 3 cards in their hand. It's kind of... Okay, yeah, that's a good get. Ah, Snorlax. Don't see this a whole lot on the ladder these days. What shall I do here? For now, that's it. I'm not even going to bench the Chien-Pao because I can't even bring him up anyway. There's no point. Okay, fair enough. What is this? Prevent all damage of attacks under Pokemon. Oh, they have an ability. Alright, well, it's pretty much my whole deck. Except Kingdra. So Kingdra could be a viable addition here. Let's see. Rare Candy. So yeah, Kingdra does not have an ability. Sure, why not? I'll grab the Kingdra. I'm gonna show it now. I don't know when I'll be able to get it next. Get the Rotom so they can start growing. Oof. Got a few of my trainers with that Misfortune Sisters. That's just not nice. Oh, this game sucks. Let's see. That's my only switch card too. He got a big card out of that. It's Crushing Hammers. Gets Tails just like he should. Not really that worried about the energy. I'm worried about the ability for me to move my Pokemon out of the active slot, which is, you know, and you know, actually, I do still have canceling clone. Or no, did I take that out? I might have taken out. I'm not sure. Now I'll have to look. Oh, good. Hero's Cape. And good. Switch card. Excellent. So much fun. Look at all the fun we're having. 2 tails on crushing hammers. I love that for you. There's canceling cologne. For now, I'm gonna wait. Of course, if it plays another Eerie, then it just goes away, and there goes my only other opportunity to switch out. Now, I do have... I did put Celine back in the deck. So there's that. Good. Nothing I could do. I don't have any energy. I can't retreat. I mean, I guess I could retreat, but to what end? Not yet. Nice. Of course, on the other hand, if he's got Misfortune Sisters, he can just re-discard them. Would kind of suck. Which probably does. Probably has a Misfortune Sisters in there somewhere. Oh no, nice. Oh, we got 1 energy in the discard pile? It's crazy. How did that happen? Okay, well. The problem here really is energy. I guess I don't really need the prime catcher. God, I only get 1 energy off of that superior. It's ridiculous. And even then, I still can't attack. Even if I were to retreat. Yeah, this is such an awkward position. Three out of 4 tails. Nice. That should be all 4 crushing hammers. So my energy should be safe. Oh, hi, buddy. I need N energy or my prime catcher. What are these? Excellent. Bidoof. I guess in 2 turns I can Ultra Ball for B-Barrel and at least get him out so I can start drawing some cards. I don't really want to do that, but it seems like my hand is being forced. Look, the other one that runs Celine. Amazing. Fate is telling you that you're being a bad person for playing the stack on the ladder. Going for it all. Nope, it did not come out the way I wanted it to. Now I just need 2 energies instead of 1. It's kind of crazy because I've where like all of my energies are stuck in the deck. Or how many are prized? Yeah, now I'm sad. Yeah, he's got lots of cards. He's not going to deck out. Like, that's not his worry. It is kind of how he wins the game against me, though, is he forces me to deck out. Of course, the next card is an energy. Well, I guess I might as well bench the Chien-Pao. He's as much a threat as anybody, so I don't expect him to bring Chien-Pao up. Gotta save the Super Rod for later. Hey, there we go. Something. And now I'll just bring out the B-Barrel, though. To be honest, at this point in a live game, I would just quit. Yeah, I mean, I'd already be on to game 2. He's got the lock established. So the game is effectively over. There's only one energy left in the deck? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so one's prized. That's not that crazy, actually. I'll leave Horsey in there. Yeah, that'll do it. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. But now he doesn't even need a boss. He just needs counter catcher. This deck runs a ton of those. Yeah. So now my B barrel's locked, and now I can't do anything about it. My prime catcher is stuck in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and concede because I can't actually win the game. This is one of my worst matchups, is Snorlax. So yeah, there's no way there's no path to victory for me here. Which is lay sad, but it is also realistic. Nice. 1,000 of the tokens. What's the name of those there? Credits. There we go. Because I already have 4 golden buddy popping. Thank you very much. See, I will be playing this for about another hour. And then I'll be hopping into chat with my friends. Play some D&D. We'll do that for a few hours. And then perhaps we shall consider doing maybe some... I don't know. We'll see. Something else. I don't know what yet. Some college football? Perhaps. Block? Really? Weird. It's a weird day. We're starting off weird. So yeah, it works off getting poisoned so that it can do 190. It's a weird deck. Not bad per se, but it's not standard. And then this guy, where if I'm poisoned, it does an extra 3 damage counters, and then probably the Moongus is the next thing coming. Flop, okay. There are other Pokemon now that poison, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised about this guy making a resurgence. Get in the zone, Ardo zone. Yeah, there it is. The Brute Bonnet. Got the attachment for it. They can poison both Pokemon. Interesting. Hmm. Trying to solve this puzzle. And I don't really see a way for me to. For now, this is the best I got. Sacrifice the other one. Would have needed 2 energies to make that work, but I did not have that. Gonna kill my... Oh, really? Gonna go for the throat with the Chien-Pao. Makes sense, I guess, because, yeah, it'll do the 190 and then the 30 from this. So yeah, it is a knockout. Well, wait a minute. No, actually, it's not. Oh. It is because of the Mochi. Fine, yeah, so it does an extra 40. Okay. I was about to say, he's got the double turbo energy, which reduces the damage by 20. But yeah. Okay, well now we can only get 1 though. That's kind of the sad part. Gotta get the first and then the second. So first we start with this one. Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's just not coming together right now. My deck's like, no, not today. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good. I don't need to play the rest of this out. A couple of weird decks, but also my deck is not really functioning very well. A couple of really bad starts there. Another kind of funky start. If I can't get supporters, then it makes it pretty rough in the early game. I mean, the 2 super rods don't really help, but... Okay. Oh, Monkey Dory. This matchup is made worse by me playing Kingdom, for sure. Hold on. There were 2 left in there, 2 here, 1 there. So I've got 3 energies prized. Oof. That is not very good. That is on the naughty list. That's not what I want my deck to do. That is the opposite of what I would like my deck to do. Yeah, because I put in Kingdra, I had to make room, so I took out a couple of other Pokemon, Iron Bundle and Iron Hands, which also allowed me to take out the electric energy. I'm trying it. I'm not convinced that it's better, but it is, I think, something worth testing. And in the couple of games I've played, of course, now as soon as I get on stream, now it's puttering and stalling. But before that, it was going pretty good. And yeah, that's actually what we needed. That top deck. We've already got the rare candy, so now we can afford to grab a Buddy Buddy Poppin', grab a Bear, a Bidoof, and another Friggy. Already got our Horsey on the bench. Shiver Chill. Okay, so there's... Wait a minute, I thought there was 3. There's 1 here. So yeah, that's not as bad as I thought. Another Horsey. Was not great, so I'm okay with that. I get 5 cards that are probably better. Yeah, we got a couple of trainers we can grab back with Celine and Pokestop into here. That wouldn't be so bad. We'll grab our energy first. Fairy, huh? Fairy came from space. Hand it over. Got 3 energies in the discard. You can actually knock it out with Friggy. Kind of funny. Not with Horsey, though. Horsey can only do 20. And if we wanted to make it really interesting, we could Hyper Fang and try to roll for it. Okay, no. If he's going to move... You're right. Okay, so he moves the damage counters over. So now we have to knock it out with Baxcalibur. It's the only way to get around it. Unless we manage to get... our Hisuian Heavy Ball. That's the only other option. Ah. That opens up some options, doesn't it? I don't want to... First, let's see if Hisuian Heavy Ball is even in there. It is. Okay. Still did. I did. There we go. Because this is just damage from attacks from EX and Pokemon V. You know what, actually? The issue is I can't hit the bench. What would have been even better... it's not necessarily over yet. Oh, wait. Where's my Greninja? I didn't take out Greninja, did I? Did I just not see him in the deck? Oh, God. I'm waffling over here. He is. He's in the deck. Now I feel extra stupid. So let's see. There are 4 energies there. 3 energies there. There will be 4. After I retreat. Bring him up, weirdly enough. That was definitely on. No doubt about it. Let's see, the perfect play would have been to set up Greninja and to bring out, to be able to Prime Catcher to Manaphy and then knock them both out after canceling Coloning. That would have been that's the top tier play there, but I don't think there was a way for me to pull that off, even with Cypher Maniac's code breaking. I guess maybe if I had, I still don't have, I still don't have V-Barrel set up either. So maybe I could have gotten Ultra Ball and Canceling Cologne, I guess. I don't know. Either way, then I still have to get Prime Catcher. It's a mess. That play was never that was never gonna happen. So I guess I did the next best thing. I at least took a prize. And I still have that play later. You know, it's still entirely possible that I can get Radiant Greninja out, get the Prime Catcher, and the, get that Prime Catcher Canceling Cologne play to get 2 prizes. Metronome. Interesting. It's kind of cool. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. I mean, Buster Tail would get the knockout, to be fair. So they retreat. Oh. Going after Bidoof. Oh, they're gonna stick with trying to knock out the Chien-Pao, which leaves my Baxcalibur alive. I mean, at that point, I think I just Buster Tail again for the knockout. Magical Shot's not going to do it, though. And Metronome, like, discard water energies. I'm confused at what this play is. He's got double Adrena Brain, sure, but... should have Psychic Embrace first, because then they would have 10 more damage to move over with Adrena Brain. You can do 30, you can do 3 damage counters. But because they did it in that order, they only had 2 to move over, so this could be 90. That would still be... No, yeah, and this could be 30. And that's still only going to be 100 for Magical Shot. Or tried to Metronome and couldn't? Weird. Okay. Any energy left in there? There is not. Sadly means I am host. I got nothing. That's the real sad part here, is I could Super Energy Retrieval if I had 1 more card, but that's still only for 1. All of my energies are trapped down here. I can't search for any. He's actually effectively blocked me and controlled me here. It's kind of sad. Guess I'll put that down. No. Fail search it, I guess. Bad face. It's because I got 2 energy prized. And I'm not running that many in the first place. It's only 8. So I guess I got to be careful about preloading these up. So now, yeah, they actually can double Adrena Brain, move that 60 over to me, and then magical shot for 100 and knock me out for 2 prizes. Or, yeah, or they could target down either one of these. This one's only got this one's only got 80 left. This, yeah, the 60 is a knockout. Which will make me sad. Pick the right attack this time. Why are you metronoming? Doesn't make any sense. Why not magical shot for 100? So confused. In my brain parts. No. Let's grab out a Pokemon I'm not gonna use. So I can discard it. I had the opportunity to knock out my Beedoo. Decided not to. Problem is, there's only one energy in the discard pile. So regardless of what I play here, I'm still stuck. Also, hello Janae, how's it going? I have made grave errors, and I'm now paying for them. Okay, so 19 cards. There's only one card that can really help me here, which is Prime Catcher. Top 3. I mean, 3 trainers, but no Prime Catcher. Ah, it's frustrating. I'm getting Adrena Brains to death. At least I can't put any more damage counters on there, though. Gotta discard more energies. God, this is so frustrating. So we got no energies left in the deck. There's 2 prized. I've only got 1 here. Oh, you know what? I can't. It's stupid. I guess let's do it this way. Do this. I'll put those back, and then I can at least search for the 1 energy with Shivery Chill. And then I can conceal cards and see if maybe then I get Prime Catcher. It was a long shot. Let's thin the deck a little. Not gonna need those. This is ridiculous. I painted myself into a corner. I should probably just scoop. Like, he's just gonna... Like, and what's worse is... I don't understand his strategy. He's using Metronome, which... He can't copy Hailblade because he can't discard water energies. He could be hitting me for 100 every turn, but he's not. I guess it's because he wants to keep the lock going. But why not get me to 170 so he can pick me off later? It seems like that seems to me like a misplay. Like he doesn't understand that Metronome doesn't work. Now, aha. Well, that's something, because he's only got 1 retreat. I'm very confused with the strategy here. Color me confused. Now this is a good move, because they can do 90 to each of these and get a double knockout for Moonlight Shuriken. That That play makes sense. Yeah, Metronome. Kind of a cool little thing, but I think he just didn't understand Metronome for Hailblade does not function. Guess I get some of my energies back now. That is something. Well, there's the prime catcher. Now, it's still enough to knock out the Faithful. So that's something. So I can get him off the board. And it's a tie game, so they can't counter catcher. They could, and probably will, Adrena Brain and, yeah, knock out Friggy. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, the game's basically over. There's not really anything I can do. I guess I can knock out one of the Adrena Brains next turn, but then what after that? You know, it's like... I just started too slow. Guess I'll play it out. We'll see if anything's on the table. Forgot about good old Drifloon. So it would have to have 10 damage counters on it. So wouldn't actually need all that much. We'll just need the Bravery Charm. And then load it up with 5 energies, which they've got 6 in the discard. Yeah, it actually can one-shot Kingdra. Because of that 10 they put on the last round. That was actually a very strategic 10 damage. So yeah, they could win this turn. Yeah, because they put the 2 here. And then one Adrena Brain can move 30 here. They put the rest here, can move 30 there. But the issue with that strategy, I guess, yeah, they can do it that way. Because then when they retreat, then they can then they'll have 5. Which they can then move over. Yeah. Okay, I'm officially ready to concede. I just don't want to do it in the middle of their Psychic Embrace, because that can actually freeze their game. And I don't want to do that to them. So I'm going to wait until they're actually done and are retreating. And then I will move. There we go. I'll move to concede. That's a known... I don't know if they fixed that glitch, but because it's a known glitch, I don't want to... They won the game fair and square. I don't want to freeze them up and have them stuck in the game forever. Gets my quest done for the day, at least. Yeah, no idea. But I know I can wait a few seconds for him to finish attaching energies and... But yeah, he had the win. Gardevoir is a deck that I've thought about playing. I feel like I could play it pretty well. It's just, it's kind of an annoying deck. I don't think it's all that. First of all, it's very slow start, and it takes forever. Like that's the biggest problem with it is especially going into like best of 3 tournaments. It's so slow that you almost never finish the best of 3s. So I don't want to play against Gardevoir, let alone be playing it all day, let alone have the nightmare possibility of a mirror match. Alright, so starting Horsey. It's okay. It's not a bad start. You know what I like about the new deck build that I have here is that it only runs 1 retreat cost basics, except for Chien-Pao, who I want to start with. So I'm never stuck. I took out the Iron Hands. That's really the big trade-off. I took out Iron Bundle and Iron Hands, even though Iron Bundle could still be fit in the deck very well. I'm testing it without it to see how much I really need it. So far, I haven't come across a situation yet, but you know there are situations where Iron Bundle's really good. That's why it's so popular in the deck. And it's so easy to get from Irida. Like, if I'm not getting a different water Pokemon, it's always a good alternative to just grab. Gets those 2 Archeops in the deck real quick. Gets Lugia V-Star for next turn. Gonna get another Lugia down on the field just to be safe. So he knows this Lugia is not safe. Good play. Spoilers, I am going to knock out that Lugia next turn. 100% chance. I guess technically I could have had all 4 rare candies or both Baxcalibur priced. So I guess it's not a 100% chance, but it's pretty damn likely. Yep, nothing else. Good call by him. Burning those resources. Should get Kingdra next turn, too. Yeah. That opens up some options. Gonna start with Greninja. And we'll Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. I think it's gotta be Rare Candy and Kingdra. I mean, I want to get the B-Barrel, but I just, yeah. Let's play it out. I get those, Rare Candy, Kingdra. Then I can Superior Energy Retrieval, 1, and let's see, this and an Energy. Get 4 back, and then 1 and this. Get the others back, yeah. It's all in, but it does give me the knockout this turn. Oh, miscalculated, because I needed to discard the energy for Radiant Greninja. So, let's see. Whoops. But see, now the issue is I can't get to 5. I can only get to 4. Right, so, because if I were to Superior Energy Retrieval and discard 2, I can only grab 2 out of here. So I can't grab the 2 that I'm discarding. Yeah. That's a bummer. You know what would have been smarter? Would actually have been to put 1 on and retreat and done Moonlight Shuriken to knock this out and do 90 here. But yeah, it is what it is. Worst part now is I don't have anything. So yeah, I should have grabbed I could have made that whole play for just Greninja. I could have retreated the Horsey, put up the Greninja, done the knockout. But I could have gotten Badoo, B-Barrel. Would have been smart. I'm still learning. I had actually run that calculation in there, but I had the extra energy. I just totally forgot. I was gonna need to conceal cards to get the 2. It's like, duh. But yeah, this deck just doesn't run properly if I don't get B-Barrel out, because I have to have the draw. It's the only way for me to do anything. I mean, at least he doesn't one-shot my Kingdra, so I mean the Kingdra is still there. Ha! It's unfortunate, but I know what it is. A little overkill there. And I had to, discard the Prime Catcher. It's like where I could Prime Catcher maybe for an easy Chien-Pao knockout on one of these 2. Now I don't have that unless I get my Celine. But, hey, I'm trying stuff out. This is how I learn. I got the B-Barrel out of the prizes, so that's something. And the Pokestop. Could definitely be worse. Like, is he having Lumineon attack? Is that the plan here? Yeah, Lumineon is going to attack. That's funny. I mean, it does 120, so it will get the knockout, and then Aqua Return, it puts it to the bottom. So now my only recourse is to whoa. What happened? game stalled. Weird. Server problems? Wow! What are the odds that I actually get the Celine off of that? Okay. So what do I need then? I need the Prime Catcher and the Chien-Pao. And some Lux still. Let's see. So I don't have an Ultra Ball in here, or else that would be an option. Let's see. So I get 2 heads. 2 heads is pretty much necessary. No! No! That was not it. Steel cards. Well, okay, I get the B barrel. That's something. We're not dead yet, necessarily. Okay. Still not looking great. Is that it for now? I think that might be it. Yeah. Because at least this makes it so he cannot win this turn. Like, I could Nest Ball to grab Chien-Pao, but if I leave it like this, he can't win the game this turn. Because he can only knock out a 1-prizer. If he has the Gust to knock out my Baxcalibur, the game's over. Which, so he drops that and gets Boss's Orders. So yeah, the game's over so long as he can retreat, which he should be able to. He had me on the ropes, though. Yeah. That Iono to 2. Miraculously, I still managed to get B-Barrel, which is totally insane, but yeah, he gets the retreat. I'm going to make sure he's going to pick the right one. I mean, the obvious choice is the Bax. So we're good here. Because then he just gets the knockout next turn. And I got nothing. Alright, I think I got time for Una Mas. Before D&D. D&D. Are you still there, Janae? Dylan and I were making tentative plans for the weekend, and they involved coming down to the store. I don't know if you guys would be open to us coming down there and watching Worlds, but that's what we would like to do. My little watch party. You guys had already mentioned you were gonna do a watch party, but I don't know if there are any fixed plans. I get off work at noon next Friday, so I was planning on watching it early. Okay, so we got that whole Greninja thing on the other side. So once again, find ourselves with Chien-Pao coming to the active. And that right there, that's the whole crew. Everybody's here. And we've thinned our deck so much we'll probably get a trainer or 2 here. Oh. Really? That's not very good. Oh well. We got some discard fodder at least. Yeah, the main idea of the deck now, the way I'm running it, is to start the game with Chien-Pao for the first knockout or two, and then have Kingdra at the end of the game. So, you know, the Chien-Pao, Shivery Chill gets the energies going, so that, you know, they're available and in the discard pile where I can scoop them up with superior energy retrieval. And then, yeah. Have Kingdra as the finisher. Finisher. That 310 HP. It might take a little tweaking to get it balanced. But we shall see how it goes. Okay. You know what I don't see over there, sadly, is Manaphy, but I guess they didn't have any reason to fear it because I can't bench it. So that totally makes sense. Start with the first Bibarel. Sure, why not? We'll put the horsey back in there. Why? Interesting. Another rare candy. Sadly, I didn't get Baxcalibur. And I didn't get anything to get Baxcalibur. Why not? We'll take the free rare candy to Kingdra while we got it. And then we're good. Yeah, the second Bidoof probably didn't need to be benched. If I do that, then that probably forces them to at least put the Manaphy out on the field to protect the littles. Because right now, my only option for a 2-prize KO would be to prime catcher up the Rotom. Not to mention the Radiant Greninja would be better there anyway, because I can use it for extra draw. But at least this will get me my Baxcalibur. Not that I really needed it this turn now. But, hey. I'm going to choose to not learn my lesson this time. Try this again. See if he figures out how to punish me for that. So yeah, those... Yeah, that actually puts me at 4. So it's not quite the same situation as last time. But it kind of does a paradigm shift here, which if I start building up Kingdra as the backup attacker, 310 is really hard to target to knock out in one hit. So he could go after the Kingdra if he wants to follow the energy. He could knock out the Chien-Pao, but then the Kingdra is still a threat. He could knock out the Baxcalibur, But then I mean, I have the Kingdra built up and ready to go. He's ready to hit right now for 200, and I could put another energy to do 250, even if I don't have the Baxcalibur out. So it kind of puts my opponent in this position of like, pick your poison. And then if he's not able to do any of that stuff and ends up, I end up still with Chien-Pao here, I can just grab 2 energies and attack. And I can even use these 3 energies for that knockout too. I only need 3 energies to get that knockout. Very interesting conundrum here. Yeah, they got Greninja. Countercatcher does come out. Yeah, and see, that's the thing, is cool, but I have Kingdra ready to start attacking. So, I mean, it's not going to do 310. It's not going to do 310 this turn. So there is that. So yeah, my only recourse to knock out Greninja is to set up another Baxcalibur. So in this case, it kind of works. Yeah, I'll play the Celine. Probably not first, but on the list of things to do here. I will play the Celine unless I draw into something else, which I didn't. Okay, so let's start with this. Grab out the Radiant Greninja. Let's see, 3, 4, 7. Clean. Very nice. Take those, thank you very much. Of course it's the B barrel. The Full Industrious Incisors. Now it's going to force him to have to deal with this Kingdra. There's no other, like, you can't knock out Baxcalibur at this point. Kingdra keeps the energy. And how many superiors is that now? Only the 2. Yeah, we're good. We'll conceal cards. Okay. Because yeah, this thing's just pumping out 350 every turn. You can't ignore it. You have to go after that. But I don't think he has a way to knock it out. I think that's a big problem for him. Meanwhile, I've still got 2 more rare candies hanging around. One here, one you know, one in the deck, which I can give to the Irida. Unless the other one's also prized, but... And I've also got the option for Radiant Greninja. Not for nothing. What's funny is actually a lot of my energies are stuck. So that is kind of a problem in and of itself. Is that he's only got one retreat, so like even if I were to retreat, that means there's only 3 other energies floating around. So once they all go to Kingdra, they are kind of stuck there. So at that point, it does kind of open me up to that stall game of like, okay, now I'm gonna pull out one of your heavy retreaters, and you gotta struggle to find your other 2 energies because 6 out of the 8 are stuck here. So I might need to put an extra energy in or 2 to make up for that. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, so there are 2 Frigies already in here. And 2 Super Rods. So I got 1 more Rod that could put another Frigi back in there. I want my Frigid back. This Bidoof, I think, was a mistake. This could be a, this could be a Frigi. And then I'd be in a much better spot. I think I might have to think about putting 3 Frigi down before putting 2 Frigi and 2 Bidoof. Like 3. That's what I'd rather do. I think I'd rather do 3-1 than 2-2. The problem with that is that they can just target the Bidoof. But, oh well. Wow, they conceded. Interesting. They're like, I don't got this. He's got the Kingdra out. There's nothing I can do. I am the king, and there's nothing I can do. Oh no, that's the queen is in prison, and there's nothing. Yeah, you know. All right. Well, with that, I am a whole 3 minutes away from our Dungeons and Dragons session with my normal D&D group, Saturday D&D. Ironically, we are playing on Friday night this week. Pay no attention to that part. But I'm going to go ahead and take a minute to use the restroom before we get into that. And we go into Kuros 2. But if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I do want to give you guys the gentlest of reminders. Please do subscribe. Where'd that image go? Oh, I don't have it for the Pokemon thing. Well, I'll get that later. But please do subscribe. Almost nobody that's subscribed is... or almost no one watching the channel is subscribed, so appreciate it if you guys would subscribe out here on YouTube if you enjoy my videos. Otherwise, I will see you guys in just a few minutes. But if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll see you in the next video. That one.